ancient Roman art. The Romans controlled such a vast empire for so long a period that a summary of the art produced in that time can only be a brief and selective one. Perhaps, though, the greatest points of distinction for Roman art are its very diversity. The embracing of art trends past and present from every corner of the empire, and the promotion of art to such an extent that it became more widely produced and more easily available than ever before. So here are some artists and their artworks.
The Malibu Painter. The name Malibu Painter was used as an alias to an ancient Roman artist because, unlike most of the ancient artists, the Malibu Painter's true name remains unknown, and his works are only identified by his stylistic traits. So, the word Malibu Painter was coined after a female portrait that is now on display in the Malibu Museum, and his paintings are thought to have been produced between 75 and 100 AD. His work was characterized by the way he used shadows and highlighting in his portraits. Like this artwork presented, this is called the Fayum Mummy Portrait, which is an artwork of the Malibu Painter. He drew influence or derived inspiration from mummy portraits that were widely circulated in the Roman province of Egypt. He had a distinct style when it came to drawing mouths and noses. Two of these paintings were found in Egypt's region of Hawara. Thanks to his shadows and highlighting techniques and his distinct style in drawing mouths and noses, his artworks became famous.
Gaius Fabius Pictor made some of the earliest Roman paintings that have survived. At least some of his works were painted in 304 BC. No tradition of Roman painting exists earlier than the time of Fabius, nor does his examples appear to have been followed by any of his contemporaries. For an interval of nearly 150 years occurs before any mention is made of another Roman painter. Fabius, called Pictor, a Roman artist descended from the celebrated family of the Fabii, painted principally at Rome. Pictor was the great-grandfather of the Roman historian Quintus Fabius Pictor in 304 BC. Pictor decorated the temple of Salus on the Quirinal Hill with a representation presumably of the battle gained by Bubulcus over the Samnites. His paintings were preserved until the reign of the Emperor Gaius, when the temple was destroyed by fire. They were probably held in little estimation, as Pliny, to whom they must have been known, neither acquaints us with the subjects nor commends the execution. The art of painting in its rude and early forms was general in Italy but was founded on the Etruscan style, which never advanced beyond a flat polychromatic treatment. In painting, Romans never acquired the individuality in which it did in the other arts. Painting was then little respected by the Romans, and that the title of Pictor was not considered as an honorable distinction, but rather intended to stigmatize the illustrious character who had degraded his dignity by the practice of an art which was held in no consideration. May be inferred from a passage of Cicero in the first book of his Tusculan Disputations, and Censimus si Fabio nobilissimo hominiledum esis culpinge normultus jam apudnus policitatus. That is, do we imagine that if it had been considered commendable in Fabius, a man of the highest rank, to paint, we should not have had many policility and barbacy.
One of the Roman ancient art is Augustus of Prima Porta. Is a full-length portrait statue of Augustus Caesar. Augustus Caesar, he is the first emperor of the Roman Empire. The marble statue stands 2.08 meters tall and weighs 1,000 kilograms. This statue of Augustus Caesar was discovered on April 20, 1863 at the Villa of Livia, owned by his third wife, Livia Drusilla. This is one of Augustus' most famous portraits. The sculpture gets its name from it was found in 1863. Also, this sculpture communicates a good deal about the emperor's power and the ideology. In fact, In this portrait, Augustus shows himself as a great military victor and a staunch of a Roman religion. My observation of this statue is a relaxed pose where one leg bears weight. Also, in this portrait wears military regalia, and his right hand arm is outstretched, which is demonstrating that emperor is addressing or to give command on his troop. I quickly sense the emperor's power as the leader of the military. As you can see, there is a dolphin and Cupid in his right leg. The dolphin became symbol of Augustus' great naval victory over Mark Antony and Cleopatra at the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE. The Cupid astride the dolphin sends another message too. Dolphin Augustus is descended from the gods, and Cupid is the son of Venus.